Alright, hi guys. So I am back with another video, but this is the episode 1 of my HBCU survival guide series. Don't really know how many episodes I'm gonna make, but I made this because when you're new to an HBCU, or even when you are already a student, like there's so many things that you don't know and you wish somebody could have told you before you got there, before the semester started, before certain events, all that stuff. Like, I know when I came to college, it was the COVID year, so we didn't really have anybody to help us navigate this because nobody had experienced college with COVID fall semester before us. So yeah, I got my handy dandy iPad with me because I know I'm gonna lose track because I like to ramble. So yeah, this episode is the beginning of fall semester, which is one of the most busiest semesters you'll ever have, really. Start of a whole new school year. It's where majority of events are happening, and you got homecoming, fall break. If your school does Labor Day events, those, you got winter break. So much stuff is happening, and I just want to help people be prepared, and this honestly is helping me too. So you're not alone if you end up watching these videos, because I'm really teaching myself stuff right now. All right, tip number 1. This really deals with classes and stuff. Email your professors before the first day of class, please. Don't just walk into class and think everything's gonna be sweet and dandy. Yes, some classes may be like that, but not every class is going to be like that. So when you really get the opportunity, once you get like your finalized schedule, email your professors, let them know who you are. If you're ready to be in their class, if there's anything that you should know beforehand. It's really important to get in good graces with your professors, because you never know how they could turn out. They could end up being rude, don't care if you pass, fail, none of that. They just there for a check and they ended at that, which is a horrible professor, by the way. Or they could be your best friend. Your professor could be your advisor, because one of my professors last semester is my advisor, and she may not be the best, but she is, like, once you call on her, she'll help you within a split second. Like, she gives you her attention when you need it. Yeah, so that's really like the best tip for classes that I could give you from the jump. There are other ones, but we're gonna get tip number 2 is please get your books as soon as possible. Some books, if you wait till the first day of classes to get them, they could be on back order and you don't get them for another couple weeks. Then you're behind, or you're constantly having to ask your classmates, oh, can I see this? Can I see that? Can I get an extension on this because I don't have my books yet? I know for my school, they email us a good month and a half before classes start saying you can get your books now. I know that some schools do them for free with the whole Barnes & Noble thing, but unfortunately my school, their little Barnes & Noble contract is over since the whole little COVID thing is not official anymore. So we have to pay for our books. So once you get the funds, or if you have like scholarships or anything that cover your books, make sure you're reading your emails and you're getting your books. That's another important thing. Please, 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 y'all. School emails are your most important form of communication throughout the whole year. Like, that's how you get in contact with your professors, advisors, possibly other students, student organizations, everything like that. Everything school involved is gonna go through your school email. Even if you got student discounts and stuff, school email, trust me, it helps, I promise you. Okay, tip number 3 is please, 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 at least try to know where you're going. I get it's not high school, we're not just in one building or 2 buildings and you just got floors and stuff. For some schools, I know it takes till maybe about 2 to a week right before classes to where the location for the courses are actually updated. I know it sucks, but ask around. Some people have had the same classes that you have. They're in the same building. Some people could be in the same classes that you are. Make sure you ask around and just just know that it's not a bad thing to ask either. Like, we're all going to the same place. If you see this group of students following towards whatever the building name is, follow that group of students and learn your way from in there. Because trust me, for the past 2 years, there have been times where I did not know where half these buildings were, or half these classes were, and all I did was follow a large group of students, and boom, I was there. I looked at them room numbers, and I found my way. I may have been a little late to class, but it was the first day, so I'm okay. They understood that it was a little difficult to find the class, especially finding your way, like if you're in a new dorm for the year, or for the freshmen, it's really just a new environment for you. I know that some people may not have had tours, and if you did have tours, you don't remember where the place was, you don't remember what the name of the building was, you're perfectly fine. Trust me, I promise. Everything is okay. Just don't be afraid to ask. Ask your professors even where they are having the class at. Check your canvases the day of your class to make sure it's not canceled, to make sure it's not moved online, so you're not probably wasting your time and going out to a whole classroom. You get there and it's crickets, empty, and then you finally look at your email and you're mad because you wasted your time, getting dressed, all that stuff, and go out and not even learn anything for the day. So it does get a little nerve-wracking on the first day, but everything will be okay, I promise. Like I said, don't be afraid to ask. Your classmates, your schoolmates, people on campus, they are not afraid to help you, I promise. Unless they're in a rush, or they might not even know what you're talking about, because some people do be confused. Don't be afraid to ask, I promise. You'll be okay. Tip number 4 is to branch out, y'all. Please, please, please. College is what you make it. If you just sit in your dorm all day doing nothing, you're obviously going to sit here and complain. College is boring. Oh, college, I don't do nothing. I don't have no friends. Well, you're not putting yourself out there. You're not going out and going to events. Like, I know at my school, we have breezeway events. We have DJR events. We got CAF events. We have so much stuff for you to go out and just experience college as it is, especially at an HBCU, y'all. Like, HBCUs are really a fun experience, really. They make sure entertainment is, mainly the students make sure that entertainment is what we get our money's worth, okay? Organizations, y'all, I promise, every campus has at least 10. It doesn't matter what it is. SGA, I know most campuses have modeling troops, you got dancing troops, you got so much stuff. Every campus is different. So really, when you step on campus, if they have like an organizational fair or any type of like interest meetings for like general body members, everything like that, go out and experience that, y'all. I promise it will not hurt a soul. They want to see more members. They want to have that interaction with the students, so that way they can go out and make sure it's a student-oriented entertainment. It's that simple. Like, go to football games. Go to, like, put yourself out there, y'all. I promise you will be okay. It may be a little nerve-wracking at first, because trust me, my sophomore year, I didn't know what I was doing. I joined about 3 organizations at once. It was really just happy to be there, sitting there every meeting with a smile on my face. Like, what else could I do? I was new to the whole scene, but I did it, and it's taken me far, and I am really grateful for all of them. So please, 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 branching out will be your best friend. If it's your first year, if you're a transfer, all that stuff, please branch out. You will not be disappointed, I promise. Okay, tip number 5. Y'all know this. Everybody is gonna tell y'all this. If you are a freshman, if you are a transfer from a PWI, if you are a transfer from a community college, it's really a black know-it-all thing, really, when it comes to schools. Do not, and I repeat, do not step on them plots or that grass around said plots, okay? The D9 fraternities and sororities, what they do and what they are committed to is very serious. I'm only a GDI, but what I've learned so far because of my D9 friends, trust me, stepping on it is not worth it. You can argue all you want. they're gonna have a reason. They have a reason. Sometimes they don't even have to tell you a reason. But just know that it's a disrespectful thing to do. And all they're asking is just to not do it. It's that simple. You can walk around. Depending on how your plots are set up, you're gonna have to walk around. I don't know how other schools do it or how theirs is set up, but I know in my school, our plots are a section. There's grass around that section. You still can't even step in that grass for real. But we have sidewalks around said section. So you really don't have to worry about it. But we do be having to stop like the palm colors from, you know, walking up there, because it's usually like the faculty that don't know. But it's like, how can you go to a HBCU, you work at a HBCU, and you don't know? Like, somebody has to educate you. And if not, ask your students. I know you be seeing some of them students in there wearing their colors, wearing their letters. Ask. I promise you, it's not gonna hurt you. You're taking your time out of the day, out of your life, to teach majority black students. Some of your kids gonna be a good 3-4 people in your class that are D9 students, that are D9 members, CIGO members too. That's like Tau Beta Sigma, KK Psi, and like the band fraternities and sororities and the other groups. They all have plots too. So please, just don't step on them, y'all. I promise. Y'all can ask discreet questions if y'all want, but direct them respectfully towards those members, please. Because coming off at them in the wrong way, it's not gonna end well for you, Luke. I promise it's not. But please be respectful to those organizations. They work hard. They clean their plots. They clean those sections, and they work hard to earn those letters. So please, 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 be respectful to them. That's all they ask for, is respect. This is tip number 6. Build a routine. Y'all, fall semester is going to be one of your busiest semesters, I promise you. Even for the freshmen, it may not be as busy as maybe like a junior or a senior or even a sophomore. But this is your first semester of college. If you mess it up for yourself, that's really on you. Nobody can really help you. It's all about becoming the person that you know you are. College is all about finding yourself, really. So take this first semester of your first year, or really just take the first semester period as a chance to build that routine. Find out your study hours. Find out when you're available. If you get a job, please be careful, because it can be tricky with being a college student and having a job at the same time. I know a lot of people who have been burnt out because they've had a job and are a full-time student at the same time. I promise you, it's not easy. Yeah, building a routine. Wake up at a certain time every day. Stick to that, and you'll do it without being tired or without a worry in the world. It'll be so much better for you. Go out to the library. Go out to this event. Go meet with your friends. Go walk. Take a walk around campus. Depending on how big your campus is, you can take a little walk and you'll be okay. Hopefully do it safely. Be aware of your surroundings. Y'all know people crazy out here. Okay? And just be able to know that you can set your mind on things and you can accomplish them. Building a routine will help you accomplish the goals that you have. When it comes to a freshman, building a routine is going to be your best friend, because it'll keep you focused and it'll keep you on track. Y'all don't have a GPA as soon as y'all walk in or step on this campus, but at the end of the semester, depending on how you went about your classes and your studying and your tests and all that, your GPA depends on you. So if you build a routine, it can honestly ultimately help you in the end. It's not hard to fail your first semester. I've seen people do it, but it's not hard to pass either. It's really just up to you, honestly. So please, building a routine will honestly help you so much. I've learned to build one within the past couple years. It will change semester to semester, but really, Build a routine and it will help you, I promise. All right. Tip number 7. This is one of my favorites, honestly, because like with tip number 4, it's all about your experiences and your memories that you make on your campus or off your campus. Experiences, y'all. Go out and experience college life. You could be an introvert and you can still go out. All you're doing, you can stand in the corner and watch these people dance, watch these people stroll, watch a football game, go watch a basketball game, go watch a volleyball game, go support your track team, whatever. Go out and do it. Like I said before, y'all have so many things fall semester. Y'all have homecoming, y'all have fall break. There could be stuff going on fall break. Halloween. I know in my school, Halloween, we be having parties, okay? It's a no-brainer. It's Halloween. It's a chance to dress up, have fun. Y'all, go out and have fun, please. I don't want anybody to feel like they didn't get the full college experience because they did not go out of their room, did not get out of their comfort zone. They weren't able to really feel like an HBCU student. And I do hate that for some students that have had the experience and have already graduated, because it's like I said, it's what you make it. So if you're not making it fun, then you're obviously going to be like miserable, and you're going to be sitting in your room sad and stuff. So it's kind of just like I'm gonna keep saying, college is what you make it, really. Like there's nothing else I can say. Like, go out and experience everything that they have to offer. Like, football games are gonna be fun. I promise you, there's so much fun at HBCUs. Whether the team wins or loses, you got the band, you got your cheerleaders, you got your students. The atmosphere is just so fun. It may not be like all big and stuff like how like Ohio State and Clemson and all them got. But I know some HBCUs whose football games are really good, like FAMU, all them Southern, all that, Bethune-Cookman, all the ones that got like them big old bands and stuff, where they be doing their little back and forth across the field. Yeah, like it's a fun thing to experience, really. Like, it's just, I really just want y'all to get out there and go for it. Go experience it. Go be outside, please. What y'all love to say? We outside. Yeah, go be outside. I promise you'll be okay. Tip number 8. Use your resources, y'all, please. I know at my school we have like a tutoring center, we have a writing center, all that stuff. Like, please go out and use them. Use your advisors, use your professors, use even the advisors that may not be of your organization or of your major. You could still get recommendation letters for anything that you're trying to do. And if you get to know them and they get to know you and they feel like you're worthy enough for a recommendation letter, they'll write you one, I promise. Like, your resources are your best bet at this campus. They don't spend their money hiring people for no reason. Please use them, because I know I even regret not using them in my school. Tutoring center, I used it maybe once for pre-calc, first semester, sophomore year, and it was a mess. Honestly, worst class I ever took. Writing center, they help you with your resumes, they help you with your essays, everything. We even have a career development center on our campus. They help you with mock interviews. They help you go study abroad. They help you get Lord, I'm stuttering. They help you get a job on campus. Like, they're there for you. So use them. Like, I promise you, it's not gonna hurt. It may be a little hop, skip, and jump away. It might be across campus from you. If you got shuttles and stuff, use it. Y'all, I promise you. Use your resources. It's not gonna hurt. You're paying all this money at these schools. Use your resources. I promise you, you'll be okay. But they're there to help you. So please use your resources that are given to you. Tip number 9 kind of goes in with the whole using your resources and getting your books. Goes in with the whole academic part of fall semester. Don't fall behind the slack, you know? Like I said, it's a very busy semester. You're going to have all these breaks. You're going to have all these events going on because, you know, it's the start of the year. It's fall semester. It's still a little hot outside. And it probably won't cool down for real till November type, looking at the climate nowadays. So, yes, it's easy coming from somebody who let it happen. Yes, it's easy to slack. Yes, it's easy to fall behind on your work. Depression might hit you because that seasonal depression does come in really quickly, or even if you do have like clinical diagnosed depression, it's okay. I just want everybody to succeed in the way that I didn't get to. And like I said, come from somebody who let, you know, partying and stuff kind of distract them from getting their work done and being able to accomplish the things that they wanted to, and having some setbacks. Y'all, I've changed my major 3 times since being in college. I'm still graduating on time because I took the initiative to take the extra classes over the summer to get back on my grind because I knew I was behind. I knew I was slacking, and I knew that my past decisions were mistakes. So please recognize your mistakes, recognize where you're going wrong, speak to your professors. If you have like, you know, mental issues going on, it's okay to take mental health days and stuff because your mental health is important. Like, at the end of the day, you're here for you. So whatever you feel like you need to do in order to succeed, if you need to take a semester off, do it. I promise. Nobody's judging you. But just, I want everybody to obtain their degrees. I want everybody to come and get what they came for, you know? So it's really just like do this for you, but don't fall behind if you don't plan on like taking a semester off or anything, or even if you are planning on taking a semester off, don't fall behind. Don't fail your classes, because that's really the fall of your grade. Like, 1F will bump you from a 3.7 to a 3.1. You're down 0.6 of your GPA, and that's ruining you. I know some of my friends, that's like they finna go to jail. They finna freak out type thing. But to each his own. Just do what you came here to do. Obtain that degree and don't fall behind, please. I promise. It's just dumb. Like, find out what's wrong. Fix it if you got to. Fix it if you can. And just, yeah, falling behind and slacking is not an option nowadays. It's not. We need doctors, we need therapists, we need journalists, we need all the black people in these careers that we can get. We need it. And the 10th and final tippy tip, it's ultimately my favorite. Be authentically you. You are one of a kind, I promise. Yeah, you might have the same name as somebody else. It could not be spelled the same as the other person. But nobody is you. When you come on this campus, don't change who you are for anybody. I promise. There are going to be times where you have to code switch, yes. Because you have to be in a professional environment and you can be in your outside party environment. There are going to be times where you have to be like that. But when you step on foot to your campus, don't join things just for the hype. Don't do things just for the hype. Don't go out and try and be somebody else. Or, like I said, like, college is you finding yourself, but it's also you putting yourself into the adult world. So people love people who are authentic. People who love people who don't care what others think about them, and people who just, their aura is just so amazing, and you gravitate towards them because they're being their authentic selves. People love that. Like, when I came in, I wouldn't say I wasn't my authentic self, but like, I felt like I couldn't be at first until like around second semester, when I could actually get outside, I could branch out, all this stuff, and actually experience even though it was a COVID college, I could experience a COVID college. You are you. Nobody can stop you from being you. If you feel like somebody got a problem with you, who cares? Who cares? Because I promise you, when you get out into this world outside of school and stuff, everybody gonna have something to say about you. It's life. Some people don't have one. Some people spend every day they waking life judging others. It's a shame, but it happens. But yeah, like, being you is probably the best thing you can do when it comes to coming to an HBCU, coming to college, period, going out into the world. Like, it's a must. When it comes to school, like, yeah, you're gonna have people that dress this way, you're gonna have people that look this way, that will tell you to join this group and join this group just because. But if it's not what you want to do, don't do it. Don't just do it because your friend is doing it. Don't just do it because, oh, you see this group of boys that you like, they around that. Don't do it because of that. I promise you're not gonna get nothing out of it. Do what makes you happy. Be the person that you know you are. Don't try to fit into these trends and stuff. It's not worth it, I promise. Because they're gonna change. The trends is not gonna be around forever. And if you stuck following every single trend, every single little curve that's in life, it's gonna mess you up, really. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense, because y'all, I promise, I'm just talking based off experience, based off where I've been for about to go into this 4th year. It's really just like I'm always say, college is what you make it. So if you not being who you are, putting yourself out there as who you are, and letting people see the energy that you have, letting people experience you for yourself, it's not going to be as great as you want it to be or as you expect it to be, because you're not letting it. So just make the fall semester a great one. Like I said, don't fall behind. Focus on your studies, especially if you're a freshman. This is your first semester in college. Don't ruin it. You could walk out of this semester with a 4.0 GPA. All you got is entry classes. Nothing really on your major yet. So it's not hard to pass, but it's not hard to fail either. One slip up, you could be gone. Some teachers take attendance to the grave. If you're not in their class, they're not gonna let you in. They're not gonna count you. You're gonna get a 0 on that attendance report, I promise you. So please go to class and just, yeah, like make the fall semester a memorable one, because it's the one with the most stuff happening. And with all that going on, it's easy to get distracted, yes, but it's also the perfect time to go out and branch out, run for a position, run for, like, I know most HBCUs don't do their like freshman class, kings and queens and stuff, till the next semester when the freshmen are actually here. Do that if you want. Do what makes you happy, but focus on the reason that you're here, to get that degree, whether it's for you or for you to make a change within your family. Do it. I promise it's worth it. I promise it's worth it. All right, and that is the conclusion to episode 1 of Ravens Declassified HBCU Survival Guide. I will see you guys in episode 2.